Hi. How's everybody doing? Glad to hear it. Well, thank you all for coming to my senior recital. I'm gonna kick it off with a solo guitar arrangement of "The Nearness of You." Thank you, Cole. All right. Well, that's all the playing I'm doing by myself because I don't like it. So now I'm going to invite up some of my band. I got Jack St. Jean, Clayton Hutchinson, Zach Brackett, and we're going to play some more jazz for you. Next up is Ladybird. right, thank you. Next up, we're going to slow it down again, play some bossa nova for you. We're going to play Desafinato. Ready, Jack? Thank you. All right, now we're kind of deviating from jazz for the rest of the set. This next song came out about a month ago. It's by the Fearless Flyers, good old fun, funky group. It's called Running Man. Very fast, so you'll probably notice none of us looking up and around because we're watching our hands. So please enjoy. Thank you. Now, it's like half the people I work with are here, so half of y'all know this next person coming up. I'd like to invite Robbie up to the stage. And Alex, my roommate Alex. Robbie on the vocals, Alex on the keys. This next song is a Wolfpack song titled Baby, I Don't Know.
Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I found your little note. Should have had a talk with you. You've been on my mind. I know I was out of line, telling Dad I'm giving up on you. I don't want to. I called you on the phone, but I can't get through to you. I bought a ticket home, now I'm dreading seeing you. You give me no choice with your selfish attitude. You'll be pleasant if it fits your mood. No, we get older in slow motion. Don't you throw it all away. You've been on my mind. I know I was out of line, telling Dad I'm giving up on you. I don't want to. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Say, baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. With you.
All right, we got one more song for the first set, and then I'm going to do the dreaded senior recital 10-minute lecture. But before that, I'd like to play an original tune that me and my friend Gabe over here wrote. Gabe's coming up on the vocals. Say hi to Gabe, everybody. This is a tune we wrote last year called Starboard.
Slept too deep, floating through the miles, keep you on my starboard, staying on your got to port side, blue port, went down with you, and it's alright, and it's alright.
We ain't coming back either.
Okay, so now it's everybody's favorite part. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to talk all at you for about 10 minutes or so. So I was struggling a lot to figure out what to make my talk about because this is tough. So right now the title is the electric guitar. What's up with that? So I'm going to talk to you about my personal experience with it, connecting it to some music that we're about to be playing in just a little bit, and some quotes from a book that I found that, well, actually Dr. King gave to me. So the electric guitar is an interesting instrument. It rides the line between fully electric and fully acoustic. It behaves like an acoustic instrument. I have to use my fingers to manipulate the sound. I have to physically pick it. People argue a lot of the tone comes from the hands. I'd probably say that too. Yet, you can shape the sound with the type of guitar you use, your pickups, which are your microphones, the pedals on the board on the floor, the type of amp you use. So for that reason, I'm making a bold claim, and I'm calling the electric guitar the ultimate tool of expression when it comes to music. Any other kind of player can hate me for that. It's okay. So a little bit of background about me. I started playing the acoustic guitar when I was 13 years old, just about 9 years ago now. I got one in the summer right after school finished, and then I immediately started lessons. My first teacher was a man named William Simkis. I was in lessons with him from start of high school right up until I went to college. He's a big guy, massive beard, but like the biggest nerd and sweetheart you ever met. He taught Klingon lessons at Star Trek conventions. But I could not have asked for a better person to teach me guitar because he taught me the basics, and then after that, it was kind of free reign. Whatever I wanted to do, whatever I wanted to learn, he was there to support me. So yeah, started by learning how to press down your strings just right, how to get right below the fret wire just right, learning my open chords, all that good stuff. After a few lessons, I learned how to play Brown Eyed Women by Van Morrison. No, Brown Eyed Girl, sorry, that's a Dead song. We're playing Dead songs after this, so I've got the Dead on the mind. And then I also learned how to play Blackbird by the Beatles, and he said, okay, you need to slow down, you're going too fast. But after putting several months of work into the guitar, I thought it was time for an upgrade. I wanted an electric guitar. And I don't know if you remember, my dad's sitting right over there. My dad told me, I will buy you an electric guitar if you learn how to play the Batman theme. I didn't learn how to play it. I can play it now. Like it took me like a year after getting an electric guitar to actually finally learn it, but I can play it now. Yeah, see? Okay. So the first guitar I got was an Epiphone Les Paul Special 2, which is like a $90 guitar, which in the guitar world is very cheap. It was like a slab of wood with 2 knobs and like 2 pickups on it, but it made noise, and I loved that thing. Played it nonstop. And then after I got that, my interest in the electric guitar just continued to grow throughout high school. And I've had a lot of electric guitars now, like a lot. But that leads me to, I want to talk about this guitar, which I acquired late last year, and this is the ultimate electric guitar, and I stand by that statement. So, what's going on here? Well, I have 3 pickups, which are the microphones, one here, one here, one here. They all sound different. It's just this one, just this one, just the middle one. Now, the cool thing about this guitar, every guitar does that. That's the standard electric guitar stuff. No one cares. If I pull this knob out right here, this little fancy one, it's a little hidden feature, I can change the sound of this one on the fly. See it? Darker, warmer, quieter. Same thing on this one. Same thing. But the really fancy thing about this is we got this third knob over here. It allows me to choose the odd man out, as Bob Weir puts it. This is a D'Angelico Bob Weir Deluxe. It's Bob Weir's signature guitar for any Grateful Dead fans. There we go. So by doing that, odd man out, if I'm selecting just this one, turn that on, now I got both of these, leaving out the middle one. And that way, where it gets really fun and really wild, we don't go here a lot because it's a little dangerous. We go to this position, we got all 3. It sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like it's like running through like an old radio or something, I don't know, but it's cool. But when I was like looking into this guitar after I got it, I found a nifty little quote from Bob Weir here, because he worked very closely with D'Angelico to design this guitar, texting every day, calling every day, playing prototypes on the road. He said, I put my wealth of experience into the design with the Bedford, that's the model, trying to design an instrument that is going to keep me amused and flabbergasted and whatever for years to come. And so I would say that they kind of nailed it on the head with this one. And talking about Bob Weir, spoiler alert, the second set, which we're going to do after this talk in about 15 minutes, is a strictly Grateful Dead set, so I hope you all are okay with that. One of the tunes we're going to play is a 3-in-1 hybrid from 1975 off of Blues for Allah. It's Help on the Way into Slipknot into Franklin's Tower. So I wanted to talk about these songs for a minute, if that's okay, and the feelings that they create for me listening to the guitar playing, particularly Jerry's guitar playing. For Help on the Way, For me, Jerry's guitar part really guides the song. The vocals and the guitar line up almost perfectly, which you'll hear when we play it. The guitar is complementing the vocal melody, and the vocal melody is complementing the guitar. Then there is this classic F minor riff. The song's in F minor that really cues each section. You can really tell when something's about to come. So listen out for that. And then we transition into Slipknot, which is a spacey, weird A minor jam. We're going to be vamping on A minor for like 10 minutes, so get ready for that. We're going to do some weird stuff, hopefully, but there are some really powerful, difficult to play, diminished, really fast runs to transition us there. And for me, it just like, I get like a feeling of uneasiness when I listen to it, but it also just like, I can't wait to see what comes next. And then when we get into the realm of A minor and we're officially jamming, I think this is the coolest section of what we're going to be doing tonight, because then we're not playing other people's songs. We have control. We can change the feeling however we want on the fly. So if we want to make it rockin' and hard and powerful, we can. If we want to make it spacey and weird, we can do that too. So this is why I think the guitar is the ultimate tool of expression, because I will be messing with my board below me, getting some weird sounds, hopefully. So it'll be good. And then we're going to transition out into Franklin's Tower in A major. So we're going through 3 different key centers in the span of like 20 minutes. Franklin's Tower is interesting because this is one of the few instances where the lyricist for the Grateful Dead, Robert Hunter, actually explained what he meant. And so I pulled some of that. It was a long time ago, I believe in the 90s. A long time ago, I know. Someone on the internet, as a fresh little thing, said that Grateful Dead lyrics are meaningless. Robert Hunter didn't like this. So Hunter responded, and he said, "Since the concluding remark of your essay stated that the Grateful Dead songs are meaningless, I chose to reply by explicating one of your examples, Franklin's Tower. I do this reluctantly because I feel that straightforward statement of my own original intent robs the listener of personal associations and replaces them with my own." Pay attention to that. "I may know where they come from, but I don't know where they've been. My allusions are, admittedly, often not immediately accessible to those whose literary resources are broadly different than my own. But I wouldn't want my listeners' trust to be shaken by the acceptance of the category meaningless, attached to a bundle of justified signifiers whose source happened to escape the scope of simplistic reference." So since I'm already running out of time, I'm just going to discuss the first 4 lines of the song and say what he meant. So the lines are, "In another time's forgotten space, your eyes look through your mother's face. Wildflower seed on the sand and stone, may the 4 winds blow you safely home." Which I don't know if that sounds like gibberish to y'all, but what he meant was, you have your mother's eyes, child, the very shape, color, and intensity of the eyes that looked through her face so long ago. Born on the varied winds of chance and change, like a dandelion seed, you may find yourself deposited on barren soil. My wish for you is that the forces that brought you there may sweep you up again and bear you to fertile ground. So from taking Dr. Felix's class on the Grateful Dead, we talked about this specific thing, and Robert Hunter just had a son when he wrote this song, and so the "Your Eyes Look Through Your Mother's Face" is about his son. So the song is about the birth of his child and the birth of America, because Franklin's Tower is Benjamin Franklin. So I will admit that hearing Hunter's interpretation of his own lyrics does sway my view a little bit, but that doesn't change what the guitar does for me in this song. It's fun, it's happy, it's fast. Every time we've played this song in rehearsal, everyone can't help but smile and dance while we're playing it. So hopefully it'll do the same thing for y'all. But coming towards the end, the electric guitar creates a feeling unlike any other instrument, in my opinion, and thanks to Dr. King, the book he gave me by Steve Waxman, author of Instruments of Desire, kind of agrees with me. I pulled a quote where he was talking about Musician Magazine putting together a list of the greatest guitar players of all time. Um, and it says, in February 1993, the editors of Musician magazine published a list, the 100 greatest guitarists of the 20th century. The impulse to rank and classify musicians in such a way was hardly new. Downbeat and other jazz publications instituted similar practices as far back as the 1930s, and Guitar Player magazine began its Reader's Poll of the Year Best Guitarist in 1970. Yet the scope of the musician list was clearly of a different order. There was no mere annual Reader's Poll, but a broad list intended to stand as something of a guitar canon. And with so much at stake, things apparently got a bit ugly. So I pulled this quote because I think it shows the significance of the electric guitar and the fact that not only are we moved by it in music and how it sounds and what we're listening to, but also the fact that editors and journalists at this magazine had to debate for a long time over this list. So there is a lot of significance in our own daily lives with how guitar influences us. Waxman then goes on to talk about how the editors would fight over who the best was and couldn't believe certain people made it up there. And then here's another quote, before long, the process became continuous. How can you possibly call Johnny Ramone a great guitarist? Then someone would respond with saying, he changed the way 10,000 guitarists play, which is more than I can say for your boy Randy Rhoads. Then it comes down to the feeling. What's more important to you? The pure virtuosity of a guitar player or how they influenced you? And so coming to a conclusion, I know my life would be extremely different if I hadn't picked up the electric guitar. I wouldn't be right here, right now, talking to all of you. I probably would not have been at UNCA for the past 4 years, and I probably would not have met the amazing musicians that I'm playing with now and that I get to work with every day. And so it's been a constant in my life since I was 13 years old. Things have come and go, switched schools, moved around, but the electric guitar is always there. So yeah, thank you. We'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes for the second set. I mean, yeah, go for it. We'll jam for a while.
go, but I'm gonna wait.
We'll jam till he comes back.
Okay, we'll jam till you come back. I mean, we might jam longer than that, but.
You got it.
I guess I should make sure I'm in tune.
Nah. Thank you. No, it's not an A.
All right, we're back. We're gonna start off this second set of all the dead stuff with one of my personal favorites called Sugary. Ready? Let's do it.
Drag your body down. Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling. Sugary. Shake it,
All right, it's time for what I was talking about. We're doing the 3-in-1. Help on the way, Slipknot, Franklin's Tower. Wish us luck. All right, we're ready? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait on the crest of a wave of angels in flame. She has no pain. Like a child, she's pure, she is not to blame. Push to fly, wings spread wide, swing from the night to the sun. Don't stop to run. She can fly like a light, she can be like gun. Tell me to come. I can pay, let me go. Tell me love is not loud. Sell everything. Baby, somebody's king. I will play from your mother's face. Wildflower seeds on the sand and stone. May the four winds blow you safely home. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. I'll tell you where the four winds dwell. In Franklin's tower there hangs a bell. It can ring, turn night to day. It can ring like fire when you lose your way. And roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. God save the child that rings that bell. It may have one good ring, baby, you can't tell. One watch by night, one watch by day. If you get confused, listen to the music play. Play on. Some come to life, they're passed away. Some come to make it just one more day. Whichever way your pleasure tends. If you plant ice, you're gonna harvest the wind. Now roll away the dew. Now roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Come on, roll away the dew. Franklin's tower, four winds sleep. Like four lean hounds, the lighthouse keep. Wildflower seed on the sandy wind. May the four winds blow you home again. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Now roll away the dew. What's gone? Roll away, yeah, the dew. Okay, roll away the dew.
Thank you all. We got two more for you. This next one is called Jackstraw. It's one of the rare Weir Hunter tunes. There are not many of those. So enjoy it. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We can share
All right, we got one more for you. We're playing U.S. Blues. All right, let's do it. Y'all ready?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna follow that.
All right, ready? I'll just go start.
Red and white, blue
Well, that's it. Thank you all for coming so much. Thank you to the Guitar Bar for having us. It's been a pleasure. Great venue. Thank you to all my friends for coming. Thank you to my family for coming. Thank you for all the professors for coming. Thanks for all these lovely people up here playing with me. And to Robbie and Alex, wherever they are. Thank you to my mom for watching on the live stream. She couldn't be here today, unfortunately, but we all miss her. Yeah, we love you, Kelly. And thank you for coming. Have a good night. There's not an encore. That's all we did. All right, let's do it.
We'll play Zach's recital.
One more thing. Thank you to Andrew Jurek, my guitar teacher, for everything. He's been with me for 3 years. He hugged me earlier. That's a first. Now you're embarrassed, Andy. You're welcome. But yeah, thank you to Andy in all seriousness. He was a big help in putting this all together. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you passed the audition.
Thank you so much.
If you ever want to come back, let us know.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, one more set. What do we got?